Hi everyone, today I wanted to do a little flip of my social media planner in Petite. I recently got this lizard folio from the sample sale and I'm in love, but now I'm seeing they have an espresso one coming out, so I'm definitely grabbing that too. More options on covers is better, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've had a social media planner for about, I want to say 3 years now. I had it in half letter when I was running a little small business on Etsy, and then I kind of used an A5, which didn't really work for me, and I've been using CB Petite because I wanted to have a CB Petite planner, but had no real use for it, and I was like, you know what, I wanted to do a social media planner again, and when I used it a while back, it was more for my Etsy and stuff like that. Now it's more for content and not so much numbers as I did back then, but more content and affiliate stuff, so I just wanted to show you guys a little flip through. Again, this is the cloth and paper lizard folio from the sample sale, and they did mark it. There's a little matted area here, which I don't mind. Sometimes I don't, you can see it in the lighting, but in some lighting it's fine. It doesn't bother me, and I got this for $30. I can't really complain, So here is the cover. I just have the Petite card in here. I went to an Petite cloth and paper Petite event, and they gave us this card, and I love it. I do have is this a stamp sticker, I believe, in pink. I was gonna go for the fig milk clear white, black and white color with some hints of neutral, so we'll see. And I do have this focus Polaroid that came from the August sub box. I love this because it's more like work picture, so and it says focus. And then I have this old Shador card from cloth and paper that I absolutely love, and I love playing. Can't really see it, but I love layering it with that Polaroid. And then I have this from last year. This is the One Step at a Time card that we got from the sub boxes. Let's do it like that. So, and here is the new card that we've been getting with orders, and I'm just keeping it here. I have to find a place to put it. So I'm using 1-inch disc. This is the tortoise shell disc. I did order the burgundy, but I opted. I got the 1.25, so I'm gonna have to order the 1-inch and have tied in the pink and because it looks kind of pinkish to me in a way, like a dark pink, so I don't mind putting that in, but I also love the turquoise. So here I have the clear cover, which is so dirty. This is the structure you can feel. I always put lotion, so it's horrible, but yeah, I have it like this. Then I have this, I don't even know what it's called, I forgot, but I thought it was so beautiful. Then I have the sanguine dashboard, and I just put a little page flag in here from cloth and paper, but I did this last year when I was using this dashboard, so I just kept it. Just another element of stuff. And then I got these stickers from the Forma bundle, which I absolutely love. So cute. I love the colors. then this dashboard. And if you put it all together, you can see like the stickers, you can see like the pictures here, and the sanguine, and I just love like all the layers of it. So here is going to be my inbox. It's just a task insert, and I just write things that I might need to do, like film something, or I don't know, like submit a form, or email somebody, or whatever it may be. It's just an ongoing task list that I'm gonna have. So basically my inbox, you know. Sometimes I work better with just a line paper or graph paper and just writing everything down. So my first divider, and these are the, I believe what is it called? Low profile dividers. So I have schedule, I have C for my initials, and love this duo dashboard here. A track card, and then I have that. Actually, is it a triple dashboard? I don't even know, but I love it. Then I have in my schedule, I have a couple parts. So this is the agenda, which I have the fold out. Came in the December box, and since I only have CP Petite and the A5 spiral as my planner, I decided to get it in my CP Petite. And I'm not sure what I was going to use this for yet, but I was thinking of, I don't usually keep track of my numbers and followers and all that stuff, subscribers, but I might do it since I have this insert anyway. I think it's a good enough space to track all of that, so we'll see. Sorry, sometimes you forget, and it's not something I always like go through. Or this planner. What happened? This is this planner belongs to. I don't really fill this out, but it's good to have. Then the year at a glance here, holidays, and the monthlies. So monthlies I usually have for goals like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, creative side or whatever, and that's pretty much it. Unless I'm doing other things, then I can write the goals there. And important dates are releases, happy hour, priorities. If there's like special things I have to do that month, that's where I'll put it. Or what do you call that, like National Handwriting Day or whatever it is, Fountain Pen Day. Bills, I don't have bills yet. Checklist, maybe random things that I have to really do that month. And here is the monthly with the little today tab. And I just have this as one of the boxes tape, and I thought it was like a nice standout color for this. So I stuck it in technically this year, but like earlier, and I just left it in here. So for my monthly, I usually try a week before the month starts, like try to figure out what I'll be doing as far as content. My Mondays are usually my weeklies, and I've started doing like my weeklies from the last week. And Sundays are usually my planning, like what stickers I'm using, like kind of like pile it up and stuff like that. But on the 1st and the 15th, I usually get paid and have my groceries and stuff like that. So around that time, I'll do like a cafe shot, because if I'm running errands, I'm probably stopping at a cafe or some brunch or something like that. If I know I'm going out with a friend, let's say for brunch here, then I'll do like brunch shot or whatever. And so when I do this, I usually fill it out. Let me see if I have a sample from last year, sorry. And like this kind of thing. And I usually have like my happy hours here. When I get the intention box, I'll film and then post it after. Subscriber exclusive releases, so I'll put a sticker there. The workshop, last day for sub box sign up, I'll have there. Obviously circle like holidays and stuff, because you know you can put a holiday post or whatever. And the first is usually my monthly. So and here I have like restocks, you know, so I kind of plan it this way. But the thing is, I don't always obviously like post it. Sometimes I get busy and don't get to take a picture, or sometimes I just have my toddler and just don't get to post anything that day. But when I do have a time to like create content, maybe beginning of the week, or a day that I have just nothing to do, then I can actually like take a picture for my week, my journal, or my bag and planner, and a flip, you know. I can do all of that in one day and then post it on the days that I have here, or even switch up days, but as long as I know that I have ideas for a whole month. I hope that makes sense. If you do have questions, just please write it in the comments, message me, whatever. So that's how I use my monthly. And the next divider is notes and lists. I have this new dashboard from the December sub box, which I love. So beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna rip this one day, but it looks so good. And another dashboard that I had, but this came in, so I just put it on top. And here are more task list inserts, and this is basically my ideas, like YouTube ideas that I should film, or TikTok ideas, reels, whatever, you know. And I used to write like a bunch of hashtags too, but for some reason TikTok is down to 5, which was before like you can use as many hashtags as you want, which I love. And then Instagram is now only 5 as well, so I don't know how people are gonna find your content like that, but whatever. I used to list hashtags of like what common hashtags that I always use, so that I remember, you know. And then I would also take notes of, I don't know, like inspirations and things like that, things I want to film, things I want to do, or whatever. Or yeah, so here I have a task divider with this rhythm dashboard. I also have another page flag here, and I have meeting notes. So I'm an affiliate for 3 companies right now: Cloth and Paper, Ferris Wheel Press, which are like fountain pennings, and Ellington Pens, which is a fountain pen company. And I get emails from them, so the emails I would write here, like the info of the email, like, oh, they have a release, this is the date, I can't post until this date, or this is the item and the description, the price, you know, everything, whatever's on the email, I put it here, just so I don't always, I'm on my phone constantly, but I hate going through my emails. It's too much. I have a lot of spam mails of all the sales and stuff like that, so this kind of narrows my emails down, you know, and have all the information. So I'll have Cloth and Paper emails here, and I don't always write it here. It has to be informational emails, like actual release dates, things I have to do. And you know, if they're saying, oh, you know, how's everybody, I hope you guys are doing good, and here's some time to post. Here's some inspirational posts. I'm not gonna write it down, obviously there's no information in that, but yeah, I love the meeting notes, and I always will have it in all my planners. It's such a great layout, I feel like. And then here, my last divider is finance. I have this little mindset thing that I got from the December box, and I just wrote my Bible verse: commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your path. I cannot talk, but it's Proverbs 16:3, and I feel like it was like a verse for me with the plan and whatever I want to do. I just tell Him, and He will make me prosper. I got the little fig milk clip here, and the layering moment. This is the essentialism dashboard, and I forgot what this is, but it's cute. And here I have my year overview, and I've been using this for two or 3 years now. What I usually do is write my pay here if I get paid, depending on what company. I'll put it here, pay, and then circle which pay dates I use so I can see the consistency and stuff like that. Since I have a couple of affiliates now, I might do color coding and probably write it here or something, where I get paid for those companies. I also put here any gifts that they send me. Let's say Ferris Wheel Press sent me 2 inks, and I'll write the information here and the cost and stuff like that, just because so I know like how much compensation I'm getting technically for all the posts that I do and stuff like that. And I also put things that I sell here. Let's say I got an extra sub box and I decide to sell it, and I'll put it here, because technically it's money coming in as well, so any income coming in, I'll put in here. And it's worked out. I'm not a big influencer, so this little space is perfect. I've never had to need extra more space or anything like that. And back here is a little memo tab, a little dashboard from the December sub box, and I have the 4, I forgot what it's called, the 4 task lists, whatever it is. And what I usually do with this insert is write shops and what I need, wish lists and stuff like that. But since it's finance and stuff like that, I do want to write like the affiliates that I work with and things that I want from their shop, because when I get paid, then I can always go back and buy, and actually, if I like it, I share it with you guys. These are the wish lists that I want to get, because all the companies that I work with, I do love. Like, I'm not gonna just work randomly with people. You could send me a gift, and I'll tell you my opinions. But if I'm working with you and I'm an affiliate, I definitely want your things, you know what I mean? I definitely want to shop there. You can give me free stuff, but I still want more stuff. That's just how it works. I work with the companies that I really, really love. So I definitely have lists of wants on their website, but yeah, so I just have a couple of this insert and see, how it builds up. And then I have contact list here with the representative that I work with from the company, and I'll just write their name and email. And that's pretty much it, And the back there, I have another one which says closure from the December sub box. I thought I'd use it because I just like it, and it helps like kind of keep this somewhat clean. I don't know how that got dusty already. And that's pretty much it. I'm so excited to use this. I also have the Uni Pen clear gel pen here, which I think works really well with all of the clear, black, white, and clear browns here. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. I've been meaning to film this. It's just my house is so noisy. My toddler is a Velcro to me, and so I finally got to do this. And I know there's gonna be noises still, but at least we got this done. All right, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below or message me on Instagram, and I'll get back to you. Bye. Thank you.